there, this is Tammy. Welcome back to my channel. My channel is Tammy's Crafty Life, and here you will see mostly cross stitch, but also some other types of crafts. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you like what you see and you'll return. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. And if you're new, as I said, I hope you will like what you see and you'll return. Today is going to be a pretty short video, I think. I have a couple of finishes and some giveaway winners, some new starts, not very many whips. It's only been a week since my last video. So just some fun stuff to share with you. And I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I have two finishes. They're not fully finished, but they are finished. The first one is not cross stitch. It is a key fob, not a key fob, a scissor fob that's peyote, and it is from a kit by Fern Ridge Collections. And this is it, Garden Blues. I took a class last week at my local needle workshop. I know how to do peyote, but this is done with 2 needles, and I did not know how to do that. So that was the part that I learned. And let me show you my finished scissor fob. This is it. I think it is so cute. And if you look up close, Fern Ridge Collection always has something 3D, so there's a little butterfly bead right there. So I finished this morning, and I have it on this little tiny set of scissors. And these are a lot of fun, but they're very time consuming. This part of the fob took several hours. This part, the fringe was quick and easy this morning, but this part took several hours to do. And I don't think I'll get a lot faster. I might get a little bit faster with practice, but not a lot, because there's a lot of beads in there and it just takes time. The other finish that I have is, I have been working on the Well Hello There months from Hands On Design. I started with November, and I finished November. One thing to note, if you get this chart, it says the stitch count is 74 by 39. It is not 74 wide. It is 93 wide. So I was glad my fabric was big enough. All the rest are correct. I checked them all. But this is my November. This is a quick stitch. I mean, this took a while because it's full coverage right there, but all the rest of them are going to be pretty quick because they're just letters, and letters are quick and easy to stitch. This is on pale gray gingham. It's 14, well, it might be 16 count from Fat Quarter Shop. So that was my second finish. Those are the 2 things I finished in the last week. And then I will get into my new projects and my whips. So along with this, I started December. I've not gotten really far. I start in the middle, so I've got the M and the B, and I'm starting on the E using the same fabric. I'm waiting for a finishing item from Chantel's 141 Design Company before I try to finish any of them. The December one is supposed to be the biggest in diameter, although November is the widest. So I ordered some finishing things from Chantel, and I want to see those before I start cutting or mounting any of these. The other thing that's a new start is I started Deck the Halls by Primrose Cottage Stitches. I was wanting to start some ornaments, and I think this one's going to be small enough for what I want, which you'll see when I get to my delightful deliveries at the end of the video. And this is how far I am. This one is a kind of a quick stitch. It's got a lot of stitching in it, like, you know, wherever, this is full coverage, this flower here is full coverage, but it does go pretty fast, and it's fun to stitch. I'm stitching this on 18 count, just white Aida, which I know anyone who knows me is probably surprised because I always change things, but I like that the way it is. And I had 18 count white Aida sitting around, so excuse me. My next one whip that I've been working on is Flamingo by RTO. This is a kit. And this kit is going to be a gift for my sister, hopefully someday when I finish it. I'm hoping to finish it by December, but I'm not feeling it right now, which makes it hard to stitch it. So this is how far I am. And just in the last few days, I've been working on this part right here. But there's a lot of greenery down here and across. There's still one more flamingo and more greenery on the other side. So like I said, I really want to finish this by the end of December. But we'll see if I make it. Because it doesn't really call to me. Right now I'm in all the green. And there's also... yeah, so I'm on this side here. And I'm working in these greens. So I'm going to have all this green and then the water before I get over here to this part. So we'll see how that goes. And my next whip, which is also the last thing I've worked on this week, is Colorful Cats Acorn. This was charted specifically for Acorns and Threads in Portland, Oregon. This is by Kitty and Me Designs, who's by Pamela Kellogg, and she has a whole series of colorful cats. You can see them all in 1, 2, 3 stitch, but this one I think you can only see at Acorns and Threads. This is where I picked it up, and I did look on 1, 2, 3 stitch the other day, and I saw a whole bunch of them, all different colorways, and the kitties have different features and different ears. And I have one that I showed a couple of videos ago in part of my whip parade, but I'm really loving this one. And I wanted to show you a lot of the detail in this. Well, first I'll show you my actual progress. This is where I'm at. And a lot of the detail in this, you see where all these holes are? This is Krynic. And these are the colors. So I don't like to stitch with Krynic, but I think they're going to really add a lot to this. This is a warm brown, and then this is a goldish brown color. I don't remember the names of the colors, but they had cool names. Oh, I know where to see the names of the colors. Right here. This one's called Brass Key, and this one is Gold Dust. So I want to start putting those in so I can fill in those empty spots. But I love this. If you're interested in this, I will leave a link down below to Acorns and Threads. They have a website, and you also can call them or email them. I do a lot of communication with them via email because they are an hour away from me. And this also has a Mill Hill button. That's what this is right here. It's a Mill Hill button that's an acorn. And I ordered that I picked up that from them also. So that is all of my finishes and my new starts and my whips. And the next thing I will do is my giveaways from the last video. I had 3 giveaways. The first one was this Monopoly, which, as I gave as a disclaimer, this book has gotten wet, so the book is ugly, but the chart is still all good inside. I can't show you the chart, but none of the pages inside are damaged. And I have the Started Project, but the fabric is dirty and stained. And I have all the floss. I'm also including, I'm going to get some 18 count Ada. This is on 18 in the right size, so that when I send it, I'll send a new piece of cloth with it. So the winner for that, you needed to put the keyword game in the comments, and be a subscriber and like the video and be 18 and all that other stuff. So the winner of that is Michelle Fish. So congratulations, Michelle. Thank you so much for watching my videos. And I know I have your address, but in the chaos of the mess behind me, I can't find my book. So please email your address to me. I'll put my email address below. For all the winners, please email your address to me. The next one was These two patterns I got from Stony Creek. Fun little Halloween patterns. They should be a quick stitch. They're not me. And full disclosure, I think they were free patterns at one point. Every month, Stony Creek has 2 free patterns that are a theme, and they're usually sets. And there are, I think, 2 others in this set, but they were ones that I liked, so I'm keeping them. I'm pretty sure this was a set of 4. Doesn't say that, but this is Happy Witch and Bat Crazy. So the key word for these was Halloween, and the winner for that is Sandra McDonald. So Sandra, congratulations, and please send me your mailing address. And then the last one is this pattern. This is by My Big Toe Cross Stitch Designs, and it's called Cat Sleeve Paw Prints. I stitched this in purple, on purple fabric, and I've shown it in a previous video how I finished it. And I wanted to pass this along. So the winner for this is Christina Hine. Congratulations, Christina. I will be sending this to you, and I have your address, so you don't need to give it to me. I'll get this in the mail pretty soon. Hopefully by Monday these will all go in the mail. So congratulations to all the winners. That was a lot of fun. I don't have anything to give away this time, but I'm planning ahead for some other things that I want to do in the future. I have some fun new acquisitions to share with you. And I want to say thank you to Jane and Julie, who are Running with Scissors, Stitching with Jane and Julie, for the shout out that they gave me because I mentioned their channel before, and for one of the things that I ordered, which is so much fun. I got this the other day. I ordered this kit. Jane has her own website. She designs, or used to design, I don't know if she still does, Hardinger. And I had ordered this kit, and the kit includes all of these pieces. It's called Hardinger Wood Tote Ensemble. Comes with this cute little wood tote that's already painted. And I think I want to start with this book, but I'm not positive. And the kit is really cool in that all the fabric is already cut, and all of the threads are there for all of this. This is number 8 and number 12 pearl cotton that's needed for it. And then it has some other little threads that are on things here. The kit came like this, and it comes with the chipboard and everything you need. And one of the fun little goodies that you get with it is this little scissor fob that I'm pretty sure is made by Julie. It's beautiful. I like scissor fobs. I think they're a lot of fun. And then she also included this other kit. Sorry for the wrinkling. I should have had this out of the plastic already. This was just a thank you gift. This is a magnetic biscorn U scissor holder and needle cushion. And it's got the yellow fabric. And inside this cute little box, I have a hard time opening these pillow boxes. I don't know why. Inside this cute little box is all the threads that I needed. So that will be fun to stitch up also. And it was all packaged very beautifully. I don't have all the packaging anymore, but it was all beautiful. So I can't wait to start this, and it's going to be fun because each piece is already cut. So here's one of the fabric pieces. The one thing is it's a high count of linen. I don't know what count it is. Let me see if the book says. But it's small pieces, so I think I can handle it. No, I don't see it right quick, but it's like, it's a 28 or 32 count linen. So this is going to be fun to get going. And then I also ordered this book that Julie and I think Jane helped her with. It's called Taking the Hard Out of Hardinger. And she does have a comment in here about the word Hardinger is a compound of 2 words, hard and anger, which I thought was funny. So as you know, I've taken 2 Hardinger classes. I've showed the things I did in those classes, and this is my next foray into that. Another thing, that I got was, I've been looking for a flower frog, and the flower frogs are glass, and they're made for, hard to see this because it's clear, but have all these holes in them, and they're made for flower arranging, I believe is why they're called a flower frog. And I've been wanting one of these, and you usually find them at antique stores. I don't do antiquing, so I don't even know where the antique stores are in my town, and that's not the kind of shopping I like to do. So I actually looked on Etsy, and I found this, and it came with this cute little dish that it fits in perfectly. And then I can put my scissors. Here's the little fob that I just showed you. So it's a fun way to display your scissors with your decorative fobs on them. This is another fun little fob that I made. It's got several cute little charms on it, and I made this one for me. It's kind of hard to see. There's a spool of thread and a pair of scissors. Just some fun things on there. And this is a different kind of scissor fob than the one I did in a video a while back. Another thing that I acquired is I have a group of friends that we call ourselves the Stitchy Pals, and we communicate mostly through Facebook. And we were talking about the strawberries, and somebody asked if anybody had made them, and none of us have. So I decided to get a pattern. Actually, I have another pattern too, and I'm not sure where it is. And I'm going to try it. So this is going to be my first foray into making a strawberry, a cross-stitch strawberry. I'm going to start, I think, with this one. These use 32 count. No, these are stitched on 36 count linen fabric. I don't have any 36 count, so I think I'm going to stitch them on 32 count. So we'll see how that goes. And this one has a dog and a little squirrel. And they are stitched with Weeks Dye Works, which I have half of the colors, and the rest I'm going to substitute DMC. So my next video, you should see a whip of this. Another thing I acquired that I wanted to share is a type of needle, and these are called pony needles, and they are they're not nickel plated, and they're black on the bottom and white on the top, so there's no metal that touches your fingers. And I'm allergic to metals, and I'm having trouble with a thing on my thumb, and so I've been trying these needles, and they are helping. These come in all different regular sizes, and actually one of my Stitchy pals, Christina, found the link for me, and I ordered several packages, so I'll put the link down below. I think the company where I bought these from is called Maydale, but I had received a package of these in a box I got from the Black Needle Society. It was a cross-stitch box, and I really liked them, and I wanted to get the other sizes so I could stop using the metal needles. So I wanted to share that with you. I received my monthly bag of the month from So Much to Love. This is the October bag, and she always includes extra goodies, and which one is a tea bag, and there's a couple little pieces of candy. And then this month, one of the extra goodies was a scissor fob that I'm using for, I don't like this style on my scissors, but I love them for zipper pulls. And it's got a very fun, if it'll cooperate, a very fun enamel leaf charm on there. And then the one that I get comes with the matching small pouch, which I'm not sure. So I've been doing this every month all year long. So now I have one of these to match every one of these I've received. But I transfer my scissors and different stuff from one bag to another, whatever I'm stitching on. I mean, I don't keep it in the bag, I keep it with me. So I have 12 of these little bags that I'm using only 2 of them. So I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to do with those. So that's a very fun project bag. Oh, and these are big. These will hold 11 by 11 Q-snap. They have a gusseted bottom, and I really like the size because it holds the bigger projects. And then from an Etsy shop, I ordered 2 other project bags. These are from Farmhouse Needleworks, and this one has cute little gnomes. I wanted a patriotic one, And these came with, this is how I found the bags. I was looking for something like this. So the bottom of this is a see-through pocket with a zipper, and the top is the like the thread bed, and then there's a place for needles, and this is a little loop. So I really like that. I'm going to use these outside the project bags. And then the other one that I got, I couldn't help myself. My sister has converted me into gnomes. I like gnomes. I got this one. I'm not really a red person, but I like that fabric. And then it came with this. You could get it without, but I wanted, this is the main thing I wanted. So I got those. And let's see what else. Needles, so much to love, berry pattern. Oh, the last thing I want to share that I got is Chantel's 141 Design Company advertised a mystery ornament box. And mine came in the mail, so I want to show you the ornaments. And there's a stitch along going on. I'll have to go find the hashtag and put it down below that Chantel has coined for this. And she wants to see her ornaments in action. And she also is showing her ornaments in action. The video she did this week had one of my ornaments that I had sent to her. So that was a lot of fun to see my ornament. So here's one of them. It's a cute little sled. It's not very big. Like, here's the size of my hand. And this is all just one piece. You can hang jute on here to hang it up. There is a 2022 ornament. This is the one thing in the box that I will not use, so I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with it. But I don't have anything special to use this for. Something might come to me, but I doubt it. So there's that one. There are two that are just Christmas ornament shapes, 2 different sizes. Same pattern, 2 different sizes. These are made with very nice wood. She might have said that it's maple. So you can paint them or you can stain them. The wood is beautiful. This one she calls a tobacco basket. This is the only one that's 2 pieces. So you put this on here. And then this has the hanger thing at the top. Cute little tag. I like the shape of this tag. And another tag. And then this one is a shiplap tag. It's a little taller than the others. And I think she put my ornament on this one, maybe. This is my favorite piece. I was looking for one of these a few months ago when I finished the Primrose Cottage little tiny house, and I couldn't find one. This is exactly what I was looking for at the time, but I don't want to refinish it, and I don't want to stitch it over. Unless I stitch it in a different color. I could do that. So it's a cute little, see, it's not very big, but it's a cute little, I can't remember what she called it. To me, it's a little cutting board. And then she also included, and I haven't taken this out of the plastic yet, but this is one of her little stands. And it's not necessarily for these. It's for your other ornaments you might make that you need someplace to hang. So you can put this together and hang your ornaments on it. And this includes also some jute to put on an ornament. And a few unfinished wooden balls. So that was my fun little box that I got from Chantel. And I got to figure out what I'm going to do with those. I am stitching one. So I'm hoping that Deck the Halls will fit on one of them. That's why I'm stitching it on 18 count. We'll see. It might not. And then, I don't know where it is. I didn't get it out, but I have another pattern. Maybe it's right here. Ah, it is. This is a pattern that was free from Luminous Fiber Arts. I don't remember when. It says 2021, but I downloaded it recently. And I am going to stitch it. I'm not sure on what fabric, But I have this beautiful hand-dyed silk that's variegated from Bestitch Me. It's called Evil Queen. There's also a fabric called Evil Queen, but it's the same color as the thread, so I wouldn't put the two together. But this when I finish Deck the Halls, I'm going to start this. And this will go on one of the round ornaments. So I think that's it for today. It was a fairly short video. It's only been a week. I haven't done a lot of stitching. Next week I am going to hopefully finish my whip parade, and then after that I thought I might do a few videos that are kit parade. I have a ton of projects that are either store-bought kits or they're projects that I have purchased all the supplies and put them into kits and they're ready to go. So I will be showing that. Next week will be the finish of my whip parade. I think I have 20 more depending on what I start this week. And then I'll go into a kit parade. I also had a friend, Carolyn, asked if I would do a craft room tour because she wants to know what all is behind me. I will at some point, but right now I have a huge mess. You can see some of my mess by looking over my shoulder in different ways. And then I have a room off to the side that's used to be my craft room. Now it's my storage room, but I can't really get in there, so I really need to clean that up too, do a lot of purging and reorganizing. And then I'll do a craft room tour. So not sure how soon it will be, but I will be doing it. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked what you saw and that you'll come back. And happy crafting. Have a wonderful week. Bye for now.